just trying to help. I mean, I
Yeah.
could take it away.
I mean,
I already lost one. Rhea's fucking gone, so more of my important.
well,
fusions
yeah,
today.
that's true.
I was like, I was so. I went.
That was a
We
decision.
ended. I ended.
Yeah, I know
the
that
session.
was a terrible decision. Oh,
If only there was other melee martial class heroes you could
If
add
only.
bonuses to.
I would love to, but I was like, V would have left it for them because she cared. Like Rhea literally couldn't do damage when before I did this.
Well, she still can't really.
Couldn't
she
do
can't
shit.
anymore at all. So
can't help us at all.
No, she's protecting the group.
Sure is.
She's protecting a bunch of survivors.
Right.
I can't wait for some BS where like later in the chapter it's just like, and then the players go back to this area and find everyone's slaughtered.
I can't wait for Joel to randomly say, "Hey, suddenly one of your infusions came back to you," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay,
No.
she's fucking dead."
Could just be that Rhea lost
Or-
the sword or something.
Yeah, or well, it wouldn't. It would still stay on the sword. The sword would have to be broken, or / she dies.
I'm sure everything will be
Nice.
fine. So, everyone looks good. Everyone
Thank
sounds
Thanks,
good.
Joel. I think you look nice as well.
Thank
look
you.
So good.
Wow. I just don't have the
Look at
hat
this.
on.
I
And
know.
I feel,
well,
yeah,
a little left out.
yeah.
I mean, we're all in the Christmassy spirit, except
This is
for
our
you.
holiday episode. And I actively
Yes.
considered just running a silly one-shot instead of
Oh,
today's
and you didn't?
today's game.
You don't have anything green or red or white.
I don't. Everything I own
Joel
is black.
lives in a
There's
void
a
of black.
you can get a plant and put it on
Everything I wear
your
is
lap or
black.
something.
I don't. You think I have plants?
Oh dear.
Wah.
Joel lives in a little dark room.
I do.
and that's all I know.
A little.
I
dark.
I am the dungeon master kept in the dungeon. That is
Ooh.
Lives in a cupboard under the stairs. Like Harry Potter.
yeah, exactly.
We're gonna tie him up.
I did think about that, but I thought it would be less entertaining because again, fucking Hugo's not here. But
That's true.
okay. One day we'll be together
Nice.
again. One day.
Well,
So
don't worry, Joel. This time I'm gonna behave. So
you're fine.
we can.
I
watch
just wanted you
do
to
all of your
explore
little things.
things.
Exploring, yes.
I
know.
made little notes and I did stuff. It's fine.
So broken.
It's fine.
He's so cute.
I'm super sure that nothing terrible will happen today in retribution for last time.
Mm,
Nothing terrible.
don't like
Anyone
that.
want to do a recap? Any of my capped recappers? Ooh.
All I
No.
remember is that
No.
we escorted the person back. He fixed. Was it Francis with the illness? don't
I
remember.
fixed myself.
Yeah, that was
because
the very
I-
end.
Oh
We
right,
went
right.
through-
And then
we
we
literally
had to
just
climb down.
We found
sped through
Gideon.
the whole dungeon.
We found Older.
Yeah, we met that
We just
Gideon Edgelord
Past
guy.
it.
Gideon
murdered-
Gideon Edgelord, yeah.
The necromancer, Gideon Edgelord.
Then we found a
murdered the
giant
zombies.
portal.
Yeah.
Huge chimera came out,
Mhm.
slaughtered that in
Chimera.
like 2
Uh-huh.
rounds.
God.
Then we picked up Older, walked him back to town.
We murdered. Wait,
And,
we murdered that little thing. The what? I
The
have it.
closet.
Oh, I murdered it. Yeah.
Closet,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the
Justin
little
gave it
closet
the boot.
specifically.
Mhm.
Specifically.
And-
Plot
yes.
closet. Plot closet got murdered. Yeah.
And
The
yeah,
closet.
The plot.
and Craig healed himself.
And Craig healed himself
And
with
we-
Well,
a
now we're
conveniently
going to
placed.
And there
Spell
was
scroll.
a lot of secret backstory that we learned, and also Lulu remembered everything.
Lulu remembers
Yes.
everything,
And we're supposed to go down now.
and you're
we're going
supposed to
Fort
go down.
Knucklehair.
Fort Knucklehair. Yeah, something like that. Fort
Something like that.
Knucklebone
Oh,
is
Knucklebone.
somewhere 10 miles away from you, but you're not really sure where you are because it's not like you've been to the edge of the city or anything and seen out where things are. We do start this particular episode inside the High Hall Catacombs once again. High Hall itself has seemingly become a little bit, at least more secure than when you were here. Most of the devils seem preoccupied with the demon incursion underneath the city, which is probably going to be an issue for our would-be heroes when they try to go down there. But, yeah. High Hall seems okay. The rest of Elturel is a little bit more quiet than when you arrived, mostly because you murdered a lot of the things that are here. That helps. But we need to find a way down. Again, Elturel is sitting attached to these enormous, infernal black iron chains on posts 300 feet in the air, being slowly dragged down into the river Styx, this like blood red wine colored river that runs underneath the city here. Yeah, what do you want to do? You wake up, it's never night in Avernus, but you're in the darkness of the catacombs anyways, so you wake up from your sleep, your convenient adventurer's clock telling you that a long rest has occurred. What do you want to do? How are we getting down?
Well, I believe there was some talk of descending the chains, wasn't there? That we could climb down those. Is everyone up for that?
I'm strong, but am I 300 feet straight down strong? I'm a little worried if I fell, I would just be splattered on the ground below.
Maybe it would be better if we asked if anyone here knows how to get down.
I mean, I remember one of the dwarves was a spellcaster. Perhaps she has some type of slow falling ability. Or perhaps even Lulu could. I know she's magical in nature. She's starting to learn things. But can you fly us all?
Does not help us.
She like flitters around you, Trescott, and like lands on your head and starts like tugging on you with her little trunk to try and like, I think it might be a little bit too big.
Yes, that's all the rations I've been eating.
Well, they did say that the chains were very large, so we should be able just to slowly descend into Avernus.
Into Avernus. Ba, ba, ba.
We're descending one more again. Always downwards.
What? But how would we grip the chains?
Well, why don't we
perhaps
get
we should-
to them and see for ourselves?
Ooh, that's a good
Right,
point.
Perhaps
Francis?
Yeah, perhaps there's stairs built into them or something like that.
That would be nice, because if the chains are actually going into the river, there's got to be a way to get off of them when we get to the bottom.
Yeah, I think most of the issue is like we haven't even gone to look. We don't know what the situation looks like. The best that we have right now is like previous visions that some characters have had of Avernus, being dragged downwards. So okay. So it sounds like we should hop onto the Elturel map and figure out where the heck we want to go. You know what? That's what I forgot to do. I always forget to do something. And we'll fix this in post. I totally forgot to bring up my little dummy account so you guys can see the map at home. Oops. But everyone here, you can totally see it. We're at High Hall, down here on the southern edge of the sundered city of Elturel. The closest chains are this direction. The top of them here, descending the chains, and then a giant iron post that goes down into Avernus itself.
Well, let's go to the closest one and take a look.
Sure. I'm sure this will be very easy, and in no way will there be any
No
trouble
way.
at all.
Also, happy holidays, everyone.
Also, happy holidays! Happy HELL-IDAYS!
Happy
Hey,
holidays.
Ooh.
You just got the
There it
name for
is.
this episode.
Boom.
I mean,
HELL-IDAYS are
Santa-
ringing. Happy
Santa and Satan.
HELL-IDAYS.
Same
Jeez.
letters, just rearranged. Just saying.
Okay, we're not Futurama here.
Okay, so just as that's where it was for everyone at home. So yeah, we want to head to the chains, right? Back out into the ruined city of Elturel, taking a look around and figuring out what we might be able to do. Do you want to do or say anything to the people that are here, Older Raven Guard, Rhea, etc., before leaving? This may be, if worse comes to worse, the last time that you see these people again.
Yeah, I think V would go up to Rhea, and she would say, "We'll be leaving now, Rhea. I hope everything is safe here. Please do your best to protect these people. They're your people, and you came all this way. I would We'll be back.
You'll be back. Well, I guess you'll know if... He, like, just touches her sword. If worse comes to worse here. But do be careful. There's still devils about in Elturel, even before you get to the chains.
We will. Thank you.
And I think she would try to give you, like, the most awkward hug.
Fee would, like, be awkward, like, a little bit, and then she would, like, go in the full hug and say, I never had many friends, but I consider you one.
Oh.
You can hug me fully.
And she's like, oh, right. And then, like, grips you really tightly, and there's, like, this clinking and, like, cranking of your gears and things, like, yeah. And she hugs you really tight. She's like, yeah, I'm glad I ran into you in that terrible little bar.
It's been a long journey since then, but we have a long way to go. We should get ready and get out.
Right. Tell Cyrus to not jump from the chains.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Oh, hi. Hello, Cyrus. Just be careful. She kind of gives you a sly smile.
She's right, you know.
Fine. I'm getting more skilled. I'm getting more cool every day.
God damn it. He says as he hobbles around on, like, his still shattered legs that were rebuilt. It's fine. It's fine.
I'd like to go talk to Harkina's children.
The kids? Yeah. Okay.
The kids.
Yeah, you see Harkina.
Really, all I'd do is I'd kneel down beside them and I say, "Listen, children, I just want you to really give your mother the best chances possible, right? Try not to, act up or run away, right? There's too much going on right now.
No, we've been really quiet. Just like Mother says, like little mice. So. And Harkina, like, you look at her and she just, like, she's dark circles under her eyes. I'm so tired.
Thank you, children.
Really have been quiet. It's considering.
All things considering, yes. Thank you, and I hope to see you again.
And they go run off into the darkness of the catacombs.
Classic.
Playing hide and seek. Yeah, hopefully they don't run into any more mummies. That'd be a terrible situation.
And yeah, I'm done.
Okay. As you ready your packs to leave, older Ravengard will come up to you. Once again, thank you for your assistance. Don't know if I could have ever got the helm off myself. We'll do our best up here, but it is up to you to find the sword so we can get Elturel back to the surface. I hate putting that much pressure on you, but, he looks around the room. Pretty much the only hope that we have.
We'll do our best.
You be careful. It sounds like the combat below has only gotten worse, but maybe you can use that to your advantage. While they fight amongst each other, hopefully you can slip away. Lulu? Yeah? Take care of them, would you? Hopefully with some of your memories back, you can guide them well. She, like, flutters around. Yeah, I've totally got this! It's gonna be great! The power of friendship will prevail!
Lulu has the heart ring.
Absolutely.
I love Lulu.
He gives you a nod. I wish there was more that I could give you, but fortunately, you already have my scrolls. Make good use of them.
Oops.
Whatever's left. And come back soon.
We will.
Sing tales of our success.
I'm not one for singing, but I will do my best. He'll give you, like, the fist over the chest salute and a curt nod. And you're ready to leave. Climbing out of the catacombs into High Hall. Yeah.
There was one thing I wanted to do there, Joel, actually.
Yeah.
I've promised myself before we left I would do this. I would like to go up to
God, he's doing it!
We've only been bothering him for weeks.
Joel, can I make my way to the upper area where the organ was?
I'm so excited. I'm turning off the music for this.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so excited. He's doing it, everyone. Yes, you absolutely can. You head up to the top level of High Hall, the choir level cathedral, where situated atop this balcony is a magnificent pipe organ. Its ivory keys practically glow, even as its ebony keys seem to absorb all of the light.
I would just press like a single key somewhere in the middle.
Yeah? Do you sit at the
Yeah, I guess I would
bench?
sit. Yeah.
You sit at the bench and you immediately realize that this organ is full of immense magical power.
Fireballs.
I would still do it. I would just press like a single key.
You press a single key
timidly.
and like a sonorous note echoes outwards into High Hall. You feel compelled to do more than this, as if you might need to make some kind of performance check.
Oh.
As a bird? What?
Well, by all means. There we go. 21.
21. You press onto it, and the tones come out in full force.
With one hand.
A powerful song resonates through the cathedral. Every player that can hear this receives a bonus D8. This D8 can be used one time in the next 24 hours on any roll.
Ooh,
Neat.
Nice.
super
Yeah, super inspiration.
inspiration, yeah.
You get the feeling, though, that everyone outside of the High Hall Cathedral could also hear this.
Mm-hmm.
I figured that would happen.
Ruh-roh.
But it is a beautiful tone, and you feel emboldened by its magic.
Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, but how about something a bit more comedic afterwards? And I come up with like a little wee rhyme just whilst Joel was saying that. So, there once was a man from Baldur's Gate whose life was disrupted by fate. He was sent to hell. He had a little bell. It was filled with a big bastarding demon.
Hey!
That's good. That's really all
That's
right.
very good.
And immediately you lose your D8, and so does everyone else. You know what? For that, you finally did it, Francis. Take yourself a DM inspiration for that. That was really good. And you came up with a little rhyme and a tune. Come on, come on. We reward that here.
Nice.
You made him so happy, Craig.
Oh,
like
I'm
just that's what he needed.
I'm ecstatic. Outside of High Hall, though, the city is still in ruins and still aflame. Rivers of lava and fire run where water once did. The city torn in two crumbles, shaking earthquakes as every so often the enormous iron posts drag El Terrell ever onwards down. So I do suppose there is an opportunity that if we just wait long enough, El Terrell is close enough to the surface that you can just step off. Now, it might then be lost underneath the river Styx forever afterwards, but, you know, options.
Also, if we waited until it got lower, the fighting might spill into the streets. And that would not be good for the random people who might still be surviving.
Uh-huh. So, we find ourselves just outside of High Hall on the streets, heading towards the closest of these infernal iron chains. I'm assuming we want to do this in a very similar fashion as we've traversed El Terrell previously, stealthily and carefully. Is that correct?
Yes,
Full
sir.
SWAT mode.
All right, go ahead
Engage.
and roll me some
SWAT mode.
SWAT mode. Roll me some stealth checks. Oh yeah, Trescott, we are banging it out here.
Ooh,
Literally banging it out.
It's okay, I got you, Trescott.
I like V is an incredible piece of machinery because they can be incredibly quiet, but also be impossible to hit with any normal weaponry.
It's just a marvel.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of a kind.
So the actual, like our group average here is really high. So cool. We had like a 7, a nat 20, a 22, a 21, and a 16, kind of pulling everything up. And I think, yeah, what's up?
Point of order.
Mhm.
Lulu's with us, isn't she?
She is. Lulu has, since last time, learned how to take up residence literally just on Francis. She feels this kind of motherly bond to him, that she must take care of him at all costs because he was just withering away not like 8 hours ago. So she's just like sits on him now. Francis,
Awesome.
maybe an unwilling chair, but she will have none of it. This is just who you are now.
Oh, I love it.
I accept my new role in the group.
She nuzzles you gently
Oh, I'll flap the wings.
and maybe like plays at your ear with her trunk. It's like picks
Stop
at
it,
you.
Lulu, that tickles.
Oh, wait, quiet, sorry. Okay. We proceed through El Terrell here. And with these stealth checks, it gives you a bit of a benefit. Who's leading the way, though?
Probably. Well, Rhea's gone, so it'd have to be V. We lost. We lost all the 3 lady tanks. There's only one now.
The 3 lady tanks. It's true. Yeah, absolutely. So, leading the way. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. You're gonna get a base level of knowledge for this, but I want to see if you notice some specifics. A 12. Sure. In front of you, as you are proceeding towards the iron chains, we'll say that you're probably around here on the map, and let me pop this over so everyone at home can tell as well. This little pinging point in that section, this intersection here, you see the following. There's a charred humanoid corpse in the middle of the street, clutching a silvered longsword in its hand, and a potion bottle in its left. Potion bottle still seems full. It has this white, swirling metallic liquid inside.
There's something up ahead. I think there's a body. Doesn't look alive any longer, but he seems to be holding some sort of potion. I don't know what the contents. It looks different from our normal potions. Should we go take a look, or could it be a trap?
I mean, anything here could be a trap.
I think we should take a look at it.
We should be fine.
Well, Francis, couldn't you use your phantom hand and maybe just take it from a distance?
Oh, that's very true. I forgot I had that.
V's so smart. Oh, brilliant.
She's +4, so.
Plus, hey, yeah, that's, oh my god, and you're a mage. It's ridiculous. Never letting a Warforged in my game ever again. It's unfortunate. Come on.
Also, I don't sleep.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Joel, I guess if I can get within 30 feet, I will use my mage hand to...
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue. You get within 30 feet, conjure your mage hand, and push it forward towards the potion bottle.
I would take the potion first, grab that over, and then I would also take the sword over if if the charred body doesn't spring up and scare us or anything.
Right, yeah, there's no jump scares here. As your spectral hand arrives within 5 feet of the corpse, a gout of hellfire erupts from it. The hand takes 21 total points of fire damage and it immediately is evaporated.
He almost max rolled that damage.
Yeah, it's a good thing I got that out of the way first, huh?
Also, a good thing that we sent the hands.
Yeah. Ouch.
So I don't think the hand gets destroyed. It doesn't have HP or anything like that.
I thought
it
it
lasts
had
for
like
the duration or until you dismiss it as an action. It's the only thing it says.
Oh, am I gonna?
Oh.
Okay. Let's go to the forums.
To the forums.
Does Mage
Cheating Joel's
Hand
game.
take damage? Honestly, I'm just curious.
I don't know. I've never
Nothing.
thought to look.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's ethereal. It's a spooky
it's a strong hand. Yeah.
When Mage Hand is
Spooky
attacked, what happens? Mage Hand can't take damage or really affect the environment. Okay.
Found.
Okay. So it gets blasted with fire and then just like sits there.
Yeah, I guess it just gives a middle finger and then picks up the.
Grab the vial, wrench it out of the hand, and kind of float back over.
Yeah.
It gets hit with another gout of fire and nothing happens.
I guess I grabbed the potion and I grabbed the. Because you said it was quite a nice looking sword, didn't you, Joel? It
It
wasn't
is
like
a silvered sword, and quite particularly, you note that it like has the you would recognize that it has like a silvered coating on it.
Is silver good against demons and devils?
Well,
I've heard it's good against vampires.
roll me a nature check, and anyone can do that.
Not I, said the cat.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, I guess I might know.
You know what? Maybe I'll have some weird innate knowledge
Yeah, that's fine.
from being born.
Oh, Trescott, you were brilliant. That's a -1 and a -2. That's incredible.
That
I
for
got a
intelligence
16.
coming in hot.
Francis, turn off your advantage. V, turn off your advantage. You guys are killing me here. Trescott, turn off your disadvantage. It was a 6, a -1, a 16, and a 17. Cyrus and Francis, you know that silvered weapons do have particular effectiveness against generally like undead, or vampires, or like shapeshifters.
Fair enough. Well, Trescott, that blade might be useful for you. Is it? Well, actually, mechanically, Joel, is it a short sword, long sword?
It is a long sword.
So I would drop it near Trescott and.
Yeah, you go wrench it back. Yeah, your hand just keeps getting blasted by fire. Yeah, it's probably fine.
Is the vial okay?
Yeah, everything seems fine. The silvered longsword, you know what? Francis, roll me a D100 as it gets blasted with fire.
Oh dear.
Don't melt my sword already.
71.
Yeah, it survives. The hand
Thank
gets
goodness.
blasted, the sword does not. The hand is very deft. It gets placed at Trescott's feet. So yeah, Trescott, you get a silvered longsword.
Sweet.
So it was a trap. I wonder who said it. Francis, good job.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It was. I think I would have got one of us blown up there because I would have said, "Yeah, let's check it out." And I forgot about the hand. So.
Well,
My
that's
spell
why
sheet
we're a
is too
team.
long, and I don't remember anything on it.
It is. It is.
You gotta get an actual IRL spell book.
I think I do. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna drop another one on here, and I'm gonna change the name to Silvered.
Thank you.
Well, we are
And it
a
will
team,
function
so
as Silvered Longsword.
we're here to remember and help each other.
Well, this is going to be quite the upgrade. The other one was getting a bit tarnished.
It is rather nice. It's very shiny.
Well, let's stay very far away from whatever corpse is still out there and make our way around the system.
V, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. You have a specialty in
Okay.
like potions, so you might as well
I
take a
do.
look at this thing.
14.
14, not bad. You think that this is, and we're just gonna go ahead and do this, a potion of Frost Giant Strength. Changes your strength score to 23 for 1 hour.
Sheesh.
So, I think I remember reading this in one of my dad's books. It's a potion of frost giant strength. I believe it changed your strength. I think strength to be much stronger than you naturally are for a little while. I can't remember the exact amount of time.
Awesome.
Good to have. Maybe useful when climbing down if we have to get through a lot of rubble and other things.
Here's the plan. We give it to Lulu. She flies us all down. Maybe she'll be strong enough then.
I would like to see a picture of Lulu with 23
jacked.
strength.
No, it's all in the trunk.
All the trunk.
the
It's
trunk
just a
is, yeah.
big
Huge
flexing trunk.
muscles.
There's like just a big rope, and we're all just clinging to it, and there's just like Lulu with her like just kind of bicep kind
Hanging
of
out.
trunk.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we continue onwards. Ahead of you, as you stealthily make your way forward further down. Go ahead and pull up the map itself again. Getting to roughly the next intersection over here. It's been easy enough, but arriving closer to this, you realize now there's combat ahead. So you probably hear it right around here. There's combat in front of you. And the sound of a horse in pain.
I hear something ahead of us. Does anyone else hear that?
Yeah,
Aye.
it sounds like people fighting. I feel like, for the sake of it maybe being people, we should try and get a closer look.
That was a horse, wasn't it? I think the only horse I've seen up here is, remember that rider that we saw? when we
Oh,
were passing-
yes.
Skeletal and spooky.
But did that rider have a normal horse?
I don't know. I didn't stick around to find out.
Joel, could I pay close attention to the horse sound to
You wanna roll
see
me
if
a
it sounds
perception
like
check?
a normal horse?
Yeah. Absolutely.
22.
Oh my god. Wow,
good.
that's a really good
We've been
perception.
doing well tonight, Joel.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. It sounds. It would be like if a horse's neighs of pain were run through a really harsh distortion program. Yeah.
Like something a Nazu
I've listened
would be
closer.
writing.
I listened closer. You hear like the sounds of maybe beasts howling in pain, the shouts of someone in Infernal. But I think even with a 22, you're like a little bit too far away
Yeah.
to hear specifics. And yeah, the clash of metal on metal and the neighs of an infernal horse.
So, yeah, I thought a little bit more about it and kind of compared that sound to the horses that I've handled on our little land back home. Hopefully I get back there soon. Yeah, it's not a normal horse.
But that doesn't mean that they're not fighting normal people. We should still take a peek just in case. If it is devils and demons, fine. But if there's people there, we should help.
Yeah, and I guess if
Well-
it's demons and devils, they'll probably be preoccupied with each other. Although it does sound like the devils are losing.
Well, we could sneak over. Me and Francis can both go invisible to check it out, or we can go really quickly and I can blink my way back before they notice with my new boots.
Ruby
Well,
Red.
yeah. Why don't me and V go quickly have a look, and if they see us, we'll turn invisible and run away.
Great idea, Hugo.
Sounds reasonable.
Oh, is that
was fast,
Hugo or
yeah.
Francis? Okay, Francis.
Hugo can't
yeah.
turn
You
invisible,
can't.
Oh.
or I could make Hugo. No,
You
I'm,
could
no,
make
I'm-
Hugo-
Hugo
Both go.
invisible.
I think we should both go V. Yes.
Okay,
Proceed forward with caution. Roll me some stealth
with
checks.
caution. Oh,
Nice.
21.
8.
You move forward, and yeah, we could totally do that. This is good.
Uh-oh.
No. I learned a new trick on
Oh, good.
in Roll20. And I'm gonna fucking show it off. Hang
Oh,
on.
he's so excited. Look.
Shut up.
So
Shut up. I'm very excited. So you sneak forward here, and
I grab.
I grab you, and I grab you, and you end up on a different page than everyone else.
Isn't that great?
It is the coolest fucking thing.
What? What? I didn't go anywhere.
Should.
I went somewhere.
Greg did. B did. B, I'll try you again. Nope, there you go.
There he goes. Okay.
Yes. And you see in front of you
Ooh.
the end of what looks to be some combat here. A nightmare dead on the ground. Piles of demon bodies. And the fiery Narzagon from before. Kneeling on the ground, seemingly. As you look, the Narzagon looks up and sees V specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You see the fire in its eyes. It doesn't make any moves to attack. It seems pretty heavily wounded. If it just suffered I don't know, an ambush by a dozen demons.
Craig, I think he's wounded.
Who's Craig?
Francis, it's because he didn't change it on Zoom, and that's what I'm going to
Yo,
say.
I asked
It's the
everyone
only
to do
person.
that.
I know. So there you go. I'm
Absolute
giving the excuse.
joke.
Disgraceful.
Francis, I think he's injured. I don't think he's gonna hurt us.
Well, that's fair enough, but I don't think we should help him, V. I worry you're going to say maybe we should heal him, and
We should heal him.
I don't think we should. Look, I appreciate that, one side is we're not really on either side, but if anyone was to win, we'd probably want the Devils to win. But I feel like we should just back off. I don't want to set a precedent here of helping one side.
I don't. Yeah.
If the roles were reversed, that he came across us and we were injured, I don't think he would give a good damn about helping us. I think he would kill us.
But he might be able to help us figure out how to get down.
Well, that's true, actually.
As you've had this conversation, the Narzagon has stood,
Okay.
its lance pointing to the ground here, still aflame. He raises a hand and touches it to his chest, and this hellfire comes out of it. And he seems to stand taller, straighter, some of his open wounds closing.
If
See,
only
he
you
doesn't need
brought
our
the
help.
character that can speak Infernal.
What should we do? Should we go and speak to him then and give him a wave?
Francis, I'm with my new boots and other things. I can probably get away. Could you go get the rest of everyone, and I can try to talk to him from a distance?
V, being visible to the creature, in your head you hear, I see you.
Yes, 1 second.
Wow.
You're being rude, please. We're having a conversation.
Absolute boss moves.
Just go get them, and V's gonna step out.
Okay.
Probably around there.
And Francis, you go run off to find your friends?
I will hoof it back to the group.
Okay. And he starts to move towards you, V.
Okay. We mean you no harm. I'm not trying to attack. I see you're injured.
In your head again.
Okay.
Who are you?
My name is V. We've come down to find some of our companions that were pulled down here. We're not here to be mixed up in whatever demon devil battle that you're going on right now.
Sometimes you don't have a choice. What is this I feel on you? You carry something with you.
Oh, yes, this shield has been a lot. This...
Yeah, he's in your head just like, free me! It's taking so long!
Oh my goodness. Yes, the shields, is the a creature. I'm gonna say a creature that has been trapped in the shields, and wanted to go down
to me.
to Avernus. You really don't want to get involved. I don't want to be involved. You definitely don't want to be involved. Also, just so that you're not afraid, my friends, my companions are on their way, but again, no harm is meant
fear you.
to be done.
Your friends.
Oh, well, that's one of us.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That's a 5.
You are afraid. You're frightened of the creature as it stands there in front of you.
I won't be.
Show me the shield.
I said I wouldn't be afraid anymore. I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be afraid. Look, I don't want to show you the shield, and I don't want you to get any closer to me.
He
I said my
raises
intentions.
the lance at you. Show me the shield.
Uh-oh.
V's going to click her heels and jump backwards 15 feet.
There's no place like home.
Flick. So she's gonna flick out of thing and then jump back.
Mm-hmm.
Do not threaten me, or I will run and you'll never find me again.
Frustrating. Fine. I will take it from you.
Oh.
Classic.
Roll me initiative.
Damn.
Classic
I really
evil.
tried. My
Devil,
charisma's
demon,
awful,
devil.
so.
Devil.
Devil.
Silly devil.
19.
Now, for everyone else, this is going to be a little weird.
I know. I'm about to book it, so it doesn't
Let's
matter.
see. Francis, how quick were you moving?
I would just say I wouldn't have been like flat out sprinting it. I would have been trying to remain quiet, but with haste. So I don't know.
Quiet,
Quietly-
but with
quietly,
haste.
quickly, Joel.
I believe the
would-
word you used was hoofing it.
I believe that was the
Quiet,
phrase.
but with haste. All right, so I've kind of got you guys down on the southern end of this thing here. The way that we're going to play this is that you are an additional 60 feet away, okay, from this particular location towards the south. Chat, I'll show you where they're at down here. We just have them on here so they can roll their initiatives, click their tokens, etc., etc., but you will be an additional 60 feet away from your current location. So, if you can shoot things from that far away towards the Narzagon that's sitting in the dead center of this little area, fine. But keep in mind that that's the distance that you are currently away. Roll the Narzagon into the turn order here as well. Oh, he rolled real low. That's fantastic for you lot. 23 for Cyrus, Hugo 22, V 19, Francis 18, Trescott 16, and the Narzagon is a 4. Let me get Lulu on here, but Lulu's never rolling above a 23. So, Cyrus, what do you want to do? Francis gets back and says what?
It seems that one of those flying creatures was wounded and sitting in the street. V remained to speak with it, but we believe we should come and fetch all of you. But she wanted to help it.
Flying creature?
Well, the flying gentle, the fiery flying guy who was on the flying horse.
I am going to use one of my key points to step up the wind dash. And I can move 90 feet.
So your first instinct is when he comes back is, oh, shit's going down, we should go fight?
Well, no, my first instinct is they're gonna need a translator, and I don't trust this thing because it's horrifying. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, deadass. I'd be like, I need.
What's your distance?
90.
Okay, so you can go 30 feet from your current location.
Whee! Let's see. I'm going to shout an infernal. Hello! I guess I can't see the other things, but it was like, I assume you won the battle. Good job. Can you help us get down?
He looks at you and then looks at V, says, "Just give me the shield."
Why do you even want it?
"'Cause you do not know what you hold."
What is it?
"Hand it to me, Hugo."
Well, I feel like with Cyrus dashing off, all our hair is like fluttering with like a gust of wind.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of like fluttering, and he's just gone.
Well, I think we should still catch up, but I don't think we should move quite as quickly as Cyrus. So I think Hugo would. Can rogues bonus action stealth? Because I feel like that's what Hugo would do. Is he would stealth and then move 30 feet.
So generally when we say that you're stealthed and you move stealthily, you're moving at half speed. But if you want to move, like your movement, take a dash action, then bonus action, like stealth.
Yes.
Because that would be 60 feet. He could stealth check behind this wall here, right? And just be hidden behind it and still have gotten his full movement, right?
I believe that's what Hugo. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's what Hugo would do.
Okay, perfect.
So stealth check. So 26.
All right, so Hugo tucks back behind here with a 26. Yeah, doesn't seem that the Narzagon, even after like glancing at Cyrus, has seen Hugo come running up the street here. V, what do you want to do?
V would actually look at her shield first, and she'd be like, "Gogroth, why does he want you? Do you want to go with him?"
"You have proven unreliable. Hand me over."
Sure. Now you can go. I don't think so.
"No! Give me to him! Now!"
V's going to click her heels and teleport back down.
Okay.
It's 15 feet, where it's in cover of the house. And then she is going to cast invisibility and go invisible and use her rest of her movement to go back down towards her group of friends. So that would be 15 here, and then another, I gotta figure this out, like another 35 to be here. Invisible.
Give you the little ninja mask token deal.
Yeah. Thank you. Also, but right before she leaves, she's just to be like, "I gave you the chance to go peacefully and ask what about the shield. If you won't tell me and you want to steal it, I won't give it to you."
"It wants to come with me. Hand it over."
"I don't trust it, and I don't trust you now." And then she's gonna leave.
Smart, they're devils. Don't trust them.
Yeah.
Francis.
She tried.
I mean, Francis would just keep up with everyone else, I suppose. Just moving. I would just move and dash as well, Joel, if you'll allow me.
Yeah, absolutely. You just move and dash, and you end up in the spot that you're in right now. Cool.
Right.
That still leaves you a bonus action if you'd like to use it.
No.
Okay.
Don't pressure me, Joel. I'm not going to use it. All right?
Okay. Trescott, what are you gonna do?
Wait, you left V alone? And I'll also dash to that location, and that's about where I'll end up.
Perfect. Any bonus actions from you, sir?
No, the only bonus action's fire, and I don't want to do any fire to this thing at all.
Okay. Our Narzagon friend is going to... Yeah, he's gonna attempt to give chase. He clangs in his armor, lance outstretched, and comes around the corner to see V gone. But for some reason, it's as if he knows your exact location. Like he has someone on the inside helping him out.
Oh.
Oh, they're
Cyrus.
Yeah,
communicating.
you can talk to it.
It was me, Austin. No.
So I essentially just saw this dude dash
Towards V.
to my right.
Towards the right. Yeah.
About that.
You heard V yell, right?
Okay.
About the shield,
Um,
and then that's it.
turn right. I'm smart enough to attempt to go in that direction. So this house is relatively destroyed or relatively intact?
Most of them are relatively destroyed, but which one are you talking about?
This one.
This one here? Yeah. Most of the first floor has been burned out and destroyed. The second floor is likely completely unstable, if whatever's remaining there. So like there's portions of it that are intact. Like there's a wall right here, right? But like you can duck through here if you wanted to and like kind of come this way, or you can go up through here like that. But there's a wall here. There's a wall here, here.
I'm trying to think what would give me best line of sight for this road, and I think it would be here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna... No, back on this. I think I'm gonna move... crap. There. And I think I'll move to here.
Okay, sounds good.
And I will notice that I don't see anything up there.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to see this guy?
What's your passive perception?
My passive
If
perception...
it is over a 5, yes.
Okay, yeah, it's 13.
Yeah, he's literally on fire, right? So, like, you can see the glowing flames of the creature, like, through the broken wall and, like, doors of this house.
I will just say in Infernal... What are you running from?
He looks at you, and Infernal answers, "Tell her to give me the shield."
Well, as soon as he says that, I know he's not a friend.
Unfortunately, he is not very friendly at the moment.
Crap. Oh no, I forgot his name. I thought I wrote it down, but I apparently didn't. No.
About to
don't have
play
the handout.
Ring Around the Rosie for this house.
Oh wait. No,
It's
not.
so true.
I have 35 movement. Good luck, dude. and plus 15 clicky clacky every turn.
I mean, the man's
You're
on
not
a
getting
horse,
me.
though.
He's not.
No,
on a
he's not. The horse
He is
is
horseless.
dead up
Yes,
there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bet you feel silly now, John. Like everyone yelled at you there.
I did all of them all at once.
Ooh, this man.
Actually,
Could you remind me of the name of the devil guy who we met, who was fine with us rescuing God damn it. Everyone's name is just trash. Ulgar.
The devil guy's name that was for rescuing what now?
That he let us pass to go rescue Ulgar.
Gideon.
That was Gideon. Okay. Gideon, the devil supporter. There we go.
Devil supporter.
I'm going to say that this creature is like, in Infernal, because gotta speak the language. When in Rome, when in hell. Do you know of Gideon? Insert last name here. He's cool with us.
Lightward.
Gideon Lightward. He's cool. I'm pretty sure he was on the side of the devils, and like, we're totally down for destroying demons if you just like help us out, maybe.
The greatest help you could give me is the shield.
All right, well, I tried, buddy. From this distance, I believe the only real thing that I can do here is oh crap, he's 6 feet away, isn't he?
I mean, he's through some pretty.
Oh, he's 30.
He's through some cover here as well, right? Like, there's portions of this wall underneath that are destroyed, but like you can see him through the broken wall.
That's totally fine. I am going to action and bonus action, so I have to do that as a right. I have 2 attacks anyway, so yeah, I'm going to use Step of the Wind again.
Okay.
And move No, screw it. I'll move up here.
Oh.
We'll get up in his face.
Okay.
He was hurt allegedly. I didn't see him regain health. And then I'm just gonna. Where are all my props? Oh. I put it on the table.
You gonna mace him?
Yeah, gonna mace him with the light mace, baby. Bam.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it twice because I get 2 attacks. Mace it. Boop. Boop.
13 and 11. He raises his shield and your mace clangs off of it twice.
Cyrus, what are we doing? We're running. I'm invisible. We're running.
I didn't know that. I don't see you.
You were speaking in Infernal. It's weird.
It's weird.
I didn't know. I couldn't tell you.
Noted. Okay. That's my turn. That was my action, bonus action,
Hugo.
and most of my movement.
Well, I guess Hugo would move down the street here, take a look around, and then I don't know. We would probably move down this way, and that would be his turn.
So that is his movement, and he can take a bonus action dash if you wanted to, and then you'd still have an action remaining if there's something you wanted to do with that.
Well, I moved normally, then dashed as a bonus action, so now I still have my action.
Yes.
I mean, I can't really see anything that's going on here, can I? So.
Yeah, there's some walls and stuff in the way here. You don't even know V's here.
No.
But
I
you can hear Cyrus clanging against armor.
No, I guess not.
I mean, you'd hear him approach, or someone.
I guess I would yell banana bread when I decide it's a threat.
Bread clang.
I feel like Hugo would still hang back a little bit, so I'll just end my turn.
He's the man with the bow, right? 19. V, it's your turn.
Well, seeing that I just literally called out to Cyrus, I would drop the invisibility at that point. And then I would run as far past and see Hugo and say, Hugo, no, we're leaving. We're leaving. He wants the shield. They're talking to each other. Oh God, no.
It sounds like Cyrus is fighting with him.
I know. And then she's gonna look at the shield and say, Gargaroth, are you talking to him?
Give me to him.
Oh, we're never gonna be able to hide or run away because they're talking. They seem to want each other, which that sounds like a really bad idea. That sounds like a really bad idea. And so it's coming to a halt. V's gonna turn back around and go. I think she has enough movement to just peek right over.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
bonus action if you have any.
I do. No, she's just gonna shout at him, just like, we're not going to give him willingly. You have to tell us what he is for.
Okay. And I think at Cyrus, you don't hear any of this. It just goes directly to V's brain as he telepathically communicates. It is a weapon, and we need it in the war. A powerful ally.
He seems to only want destruction, and he tricked me for a long time. I don't think he would be your ally. I think he would use you and discard you.
I say again, you do not know what you hold.
It's not a weapon, it's a shield.
I know.
Hey, you can hit people with shields.
He's the demigod. I know all about him. You don't want him. I don't want him.
Then give him to me!
I think that'll be her turn.
Got you there.
Francis.
He did give me.
I mean, Francis is just gonna follow Hugo, I suppose. Move all the way. Oh no!
As you start moving up, Lulu's like, "Can I be loud now? Can I?
Can you what?
Be loud? Can I be loud now?"
a little bit of yelling, I suppose.
Okay. She gives like a trumpet as you go forward.
That was the DM inspiration. That's what that was right there.
Yeah, right there. Okay. Francis, anything else?
No.
Trescott.
Man, I love pulling up the rear. Here we go, 60 feet, and that's my turn.
All right. In front of you, Cyrus. Is going to make 3 attacks with his Hellfire Lance. He will roll a 14, an 18, and a 28. The 28
Only
will
one of
be the
those
one
hit.
That will hit. It will hit for 8 piercing damage and 7 fire damage. And then he is going to utilize his Terrifying Command ability, and I need you to roll me a Charisma saving throw.
Okay. So don't tell me if I fail or succeed yet.
Okay. That's a 2.
I'll give you a guess. Just
Well, I was gonna say
Gonna
if it's
use
like
the
a
D8.
if it's like a 10, I'll use the D8. It's a 2. I'm not
It's
gonna
a
use
2.
the D8.
Yeah. You become frightened of him. You are feared.
Yep.
One big spook.
Cyrus, your turn.
I think at level 7 I'm able to shake off a fear. Bull crap.
Oh no, we're not there yet.
Oh, Sag.
Oh no.
Well, I believe I have to run away from this dude.
So the frightened is you cannot get any closer, which doesn't matter because you're right there. And all of your attacks against it have disadvantage.
Gotcha.
You're still free to leave his radius. Just keep in mind that he still will get an attack of opportunity.
Unless I use my action to disengage.
Mhm.
Ah!
Uh-huh.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say he's strong. he's real strong.
What? Do you use your bonus action to dash again? That's a 50-foot move.
Doesn't. Wait, what? Am I bad at math? Oh, I was planning on going through the house, but I guess that's probably.
Well, so this is a wall,
Oh, okay.
and this is a fireplace that is also a wall.
Does that seem good?
Huh?
Oh, I don't know if you can actually see my movement
Nope.
thing.
No.
Not until you
Oh,
press it.
you put it into hide from others mode.
Did I? Damn.
So you have 45. There you go. The zigzag. Serpentine! Serpentine!
I was like,
All right.
is that a
Monks, damn
it's
it.
an action. Oh, I have a bonus action spell, baby. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith,
Okay.
which means I have an armor class of 21 for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn. You
Excellent.
just see my
You go.
tattoos glow and emit like this shimmering field around me.
Mm-hmm. Hugo?
Joel, it's like whenever I see like a burned out building, I always imagine it's filled with chest high walls because I play a lot of shooting games. Is there like a chest high wall by any chance?
Sure. You know what?
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what also is kind of like more than a chest high wall? This like remaining chimney block that is the height of the house.
Right, okay. So I think Hugo would move here and then attempt to fire his bow at the
He has sharpshooter, right?
Joel, stop asking me things.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking you to know your character better than the person that supposedly plays him.
He has archery and steady aim, but he doesn't have
Does
sharpshooter.
not have sharpshooter. Okay, so the Narzagon will have some partial cover here.
Oh, good for him. I'm firing.
Okay.
An 18.
An 18 will not hit as he raises his shield and just the arrow clangs and then dissipates.
Oh.
You're strong.
I will stay. Hugo will stay where he is.
Okay. V.
These, with everyone there, should be like, I don't think we should fight him. The shield is going to. They're talking. He wants the shield to help in their war. I don't think it's a good idea to give it to him. And she
What
is
if
going.
what if we promise to give him the shield after he helps us get down the chains? Do you
I don't
that
think
would
it's
be
a good idea
convincing?
to give him the demigod, and I don't think the fact that the demigod wants to go with him is probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Also, Cyrus, you know how many
right.
songs there are which warn against making a deal with a devil?
Much
There's
less
probably many.
2 of them.
So V is going to cast magnify gravity around him.
Okay.
And I'll just click it. So, you know what? Yeah, I think that's fine.
It's like the coolest sounding spell ever.
Yeah.
It's a, thank you. DC 15, Constitution save.
I like how it starts with, this spell requires the dungeon master's consent.
He rolls
Does.
a 26 to succeed. It seems that he is resistant to magic in some way, shrugging it off easily.
Great. Well, he takes half. So a whole 4. And then they are not. Creature takes half as much damage, and there's no reduction of speed. Never mind. Great.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh Lord, he coming. We need to leave. We need to just go. Unless you guys really, do you think we can fight him?
V, the problem I have is I don't think we'll be able to get away. I think he will be an unrelenting horror in our lives. Knowing that he knows that we have the shield.
Okay.
This all of a sudden just became a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
it's a tyrant.
Yeah.
Stars.
Shield.
Very well. So V's gonna, if you're with me, he's gonna stand up, and she's like, I'm not giving you the shield. You can come fight me, and you can lose.
Forgot to actually put this on here. You're actually still afraid of this guy.
Oh, am I still afraid?
Yeah.
You can fight me and lose.
You can fight me and lose.
Roll me two charisma saves, and we'll
2
see if that
charisma
still
saves.
has happened.
Okay, it's a 7 and
A 19. Okay, you are no
natural
longer at
20.
the end of this turn when you
Thank you.
resolve yourself to it. You are no longer afraid.
Oh yeah, okay. So at the end, can I move up
Sure.
and then say it at the end? Okay, thank you. I'm not afraid of you anymore. You can come and you can try to take it, but you will lose.
In your head,
Not
you hear,
afraid. Not afraid.
"You should be." Francis.
Shut up, Gargoyle.
But I guess, well, Joel, what I want to do is somehow get Francis in a position to shoot an Eldritch Blast. But there's a lot of
Absolutely.
walls and
Yeah.
people around, so is there a place?
Yeah. You know, there's some good chest high cover right here, but unfortunately, that's kind of in the way.
Exactly, yeah.
You could like break off into here, maybe, and try to like shoot through cover.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I think what I will do, Joel, is move. I like this little cornery bit here.
Okay. Good
move
corner.
there
Good corner.
and prepare an action for when the I keep wanting to call it a Nazgul. It's not.
I mean, they're similar. This one's just on fire. Narzagon.
Yeah. When he steps into the open, I would like to fire.
You could just call him Jim. Would it help if he's just named Jim?
When Jim steps into the open, I will fire an Eldritch Blast.
Absolutely. Okay. Trescott.
Man, I love being a melee hero. There we go.
You'll get there eventually.
I will. There I am. And I guess I'm gonna dash to like here.
Okay.
And then no, there. I guess.
Is Trescott's aura always active, or is that something?
Sure is, but it's only 10 feet from me.
That's the bonus
The-
to.
Bonus to saving throws.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and pop that bad boy up.
Nice. I didn't know if there was an actual little aura button.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I love
fancy.
that.
Yeah, there's actually one on Lulu too. I just leave it off because generally it doesn't matter. But she has an aura as well, which is why she sticks on Francis because she's mothering him.
Nice.
I'll end my turn ready for the absolute onslaught that will come of me standing in front.
Yeah. All right. Lulu looks at Francis and goes, Francis, what should I do?
Whatever makes you happy in life really is the main thing I've found.
Okay. Great. All right. And she is going to bless 3 people. She'll bless Francis. She'll bless Cyrus because you're right here, and Hugo because you're closest.
Bless.
You add a D4 to all ability checks, attacks, and saving throws.
Ooh.
As long as Lulu is concentrating on it.
Cool.
That made me happy. Power friendship. The Narzagon is going to step to here, and you realize now that his lance has reach. He is going to make 3 attacks against Trescott.
No, don't stab.
29 and 25 will hit. The 17 will miss. The 29 will hit for... Oh, Jesus Christ. 16 piercing damage and 20 fire.
Jesus.
The second
Lovely.
attack will hit for 13 piercing damage and 21 fire.
Bye, everybody.
This is Joel's
Yeah?
retribution.
Trescott has fallen
immediately goes down.
Oh, fuck.
down. I liked this guy.
So, uh-oh.
And the Narzagon will step forward
Joel.
towards V.
Joel.
Give
maybe we should
me
give him the
the
shield.
shield.
Maybe he'll leave us alone if we give him the shield.
He's going to use his infernal or terrifying command one more time, and everyone that is in range must make a charisma saving throw. V, you are exempt due to having saved before. So Hugo, Francis, Cyrus, you're still afraid, and Lulu will need to make the saving throw. I believe
Wait, did you say it was that charisma save, Joel?
it is a charisma saving throw.
All right, here's Hugo.
And even though I'm
19.
already frightened, am I still supposed to make it?
No. You're
Okay.
already frightened. At the end of your next turn, you'll be able to make the save again. So the 19 is successable. The 13 is
I'm going to
not.
roll the D8.
Okay. The 15 is still not successful. Is that for
I'm
Hugo
spooked.
or Francis?
That was for as Francis was the second one.
Roll me a D4 on top of that for the bless.
And a D4. Another 2.
17, you'll just make it.
Thank you for guarding me, Lulu. You have proven your worth again.
She makes a 23 charisma saving throw,
She's
by
not
the way.
afraid.
She's never afraid.
But is
Damn.
that courage or just ignorance? You know? So Joel, is he? Can I blast him yet?
Yeah, absolutely. He is definitely in range here for you to blast away. You only get the 1 due to it being a reaction, but a 24 will hit for 6 force damage, blasting him and clangs against his armor.
I'm not afraid of you. I am.
The first time he talks to your brain, he says, I keep telling you that you should be. Cyrus, what do you want to do?
Look, I mean, they might not be afraid, but you just didn't care. If we give you the shield, will you, like, leave us alone and maybe help us out? I'm saying that in Infernal, by the way.
Give me the shield and I will leave. What you do after that is of no concern of mine.
So you're not going to help us out?
Why would I help you when I could just kill you?
Oh, man, that's fair. So I can still attack. They're just a disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay.
And at the end of this turn, you make the save again.
Right. I just want to make sure. Hell yeah. Although... So he's in partial cover right now?
Depending on what you're trying to do. If you're shooting from here, he's going to have like a waist-high cover. It'll be partial. He'll have a +2.
So let's see. This distance is 25. This distance is also 25. So I'm not moving any closer. I'm just moving laterally. Cheat the system! Woo!
Okay.
I would like to attack him with my good old-fashioned Radiant Sunbolt.
Love that. Okay.
Before you tell me, so 24 did hit.
Yeah.
I believe 23 will hit. Wait.
You are at disadvantage. You are afraid.
Oh, right, I'm dumb. This is a 9.
That is a 9, which is why you have disadvantage toggled on.
I also get to roll a d4. Let's see if that matters.
An 11.
Takes it to 11. Do I want to roll a d8? No, I don't. But that was only my first attack. Here's the second one.
An 18.
That's 18. Gotta roll the d4. That's 20. Man.
Remember that 18 did not hit. 24 did.
I'm betting this guy has like a 22 AC. I'm gonna roll the bonus d8 here.
So you only get 1.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
24 does hit. Go ahead and roll me the damage of your Radiant Sunbolt, which is a 6.
Yep.
Takes 6 points of damage.
Am I going to use a key point to shoot 2 more at him as a bonus action? I don't think that I should, because I'm at disadvantage. I'm not going to. Yeah, I think that's the end of my turn. And so I roll a charisma.
Charisma saving throw.
I'm within the thing.
Still afraid. Oh, even with a D4, not gonna matter.
Okay.
Lulu's aura is a different aura. We don't know what it is yet because it hasn't needed to affect anyone, but it's very specific on what it does. Okay.
This is my turn.
Okay. You go.
I'm still scared.
Even though he is 10 feet away, Hugo will still steady aim.
Good idea.
Make sure to hit him.
And fire his longbow for 21.
21 will indeed hit for 10 piercing damage. And with the advantage, you still get your sneak attack here because of steady aim.
There it is.
19 total points of damage.
Good.
Slam! Yeah. And then immediately looks at Hugo.
Hello.
Fine. You will be next.
Uh-oh.
And that's Hugo's turn.
We love
he just
that for him.
swallows audibly.
Yeah. Gulp. Yeah. V, what do you want to do?
V's going to go around, and she is going to go right up in front of him this time, the first time. And then she's going to lean down and cast Cure Wounds for Trescott at we're gonna upcast it. We're gonna go level 2. For
14
points of healing.
Thank you.
And she's gonna look up to him. She's gonna be like, "You want this? Come and get it."
That is the plan.
Okay. That'll be her turn.
Francis.
I think I would like to
Not afraid.
I guess I'll just use my Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
And so 60 feet if they can see me. I gain my wondrous appearance, and I will give the 5 temporary hit points to Hugo, V, and Trescott.
Okay.
And you can all make a use your reaction to move without provoking an attack of opportunity. So that's my bonus action.
How many temporary?
It's just 5.
5.
And if you want to move, you can.
The other thing,
Trescott able to stand up with that?
Yeah, sure. It's use your movement, so it'll take half his movement to stand. But he can still move.
Which is nice.
the other thing I was going to ask Joel is if oh wait, no, hold on. This is an action. Never mind, because that. So I'm going to now use my counter charm. So as an action, I can start a performance that lasts until the end of my next turn, and during that time, me and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. They must be able to hear you, and the performance ends early if you are incapacitated or silenced.
Okay. Mantle
yeah.
is bonus. That one's action. Perfect. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so Cyrus will end up having advantage on the fear and probably Trescott as well.
Once I get inevitably feared, yes.
Yeah, I think he's the only one left that hasn't been, so.
Yeah.
Excellent. Nice. The first time you've been able to use this.
Yes. I forgot about it. That's the problem
Yeah.
we used earlier.
What performance do you give? Like, do you use an instrument for this? Do you start to sing a little song? Are you reciting poems? What do you choose to do?
I imagine a melancholy sonnet or something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
And then Lulu's like, wow, that's really sad, Francis, but beautiful.
Thanks, Lulu.
All right. Francis, do you want to move at all?
No, sir.
Prescott. I'm assuming we utilize the ability of, Francis's Mantle of Inspiration that you stood, so you don't need to do that now.
Please.
You are standing, you are up, and the Narzagon looks at you. Why doesn't anyone ever just stay down?
I don't even answer. I'm just gonna take a big old meaty swing with my longsword.
Okay.
Silvered longsword, that is. Whack.
Oh.
23, and I
23.
will smite if it hits.
23 does hit.
Yeah.
As you
And I will
slam it
smite.
into him, and you realize that, man, it's a really good thing I have this silvered longsword because it feels like it bites into this creature successfully and isn't reduced in
Sure.
damage in any way.
It sure does. I'm also gonna do this preemptively because I do need to roll the extra d8 because oh fuck yeah. And bang! So that's 27 points of damage.
God damn, what was the extra D8 for?
The d8 because I upcast.
Oh,
my
you
smite.
upcast it. Got it. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, is it 18 radiant damage?
It is
Yes,
18 radiant
radiant.
damage.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
second swing for Trescott because he's angry he fell down.
He's a
Whack.
Ah.
Oh. You know what? I am going to roll the d8
You roll it.
because I'm not blessed. That's right, but I am whacked. I mean, I'm blessed for.
You weren't in range. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You
All right.
lie.
High roll this 8 too. No, maybe not. 21.
21 hits.
Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna divine smite him again because screw this guy.
He knocked you down. Got you up,
But it's
though.
only regular smite, so here we go.
Oh,
whack.
only 2d8. Wow, only
Only
another
2d8.
20 points of
20
damage.
points of damage.
So, 47 points of damage.
47 points of damage.
Glad I
And
got you up.
I will move if I can. Now, Joel, I know there's some weird like shindigs going on around me. Can I move to here? Is that possible?
Yeah, you and V have battled
jump
next
over
to
me, it's
battled next to each other.
Leapfrog you.
So
yeah.
you
Yeah.
you'll cut behind
Shuffle.
V as V blocks another attack from the Narzagon, and you make your way over to this side. Sure, you're
Yes.
practiced battle buddies now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that will end my turn.
Okay, excellent. All righty then. Lulu goes fluttering ahead. I'll be right back, Francis. I'm gonna go help. I'm gonna go do a thing. And then she goes, "Brr," and covers Trescott with sparkles,
Nice.
and casts Cure Wounds. She heals you for 8.
That would be 22 health. Awesome.
Try.
Okay, I'm gonna come back now. Oh, jeez, it's kind of far away. Oh, frick, dude.
Oh, geez, frick, dude.
Oh shit, man!
And as she moves away, Lulu, not combat oriented, doesn't realize that a Hellfire Lance has range, and ends up taking 32 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Gets slammed out of the sky.
Joel, if Lulu dies, I'm queen.
She hits the ground behind Hugo.
No.
What the fuck?
Hugo can catch her. Come on, give him an acrobatics.
I'd like to channel my rebuke At that damage, actually.
Okay, what does that do?
So yeah, I'm gonna channel my divinity to rebuke those who use violence. It's the same thing that V did to me when I was
Yeah, you take the damage that you gave to her.
In radiant damage.
In radiant.
Okay.
So 20, 23?
The
You
whole
use
thing?
your action.
The whole
The
thing.
whole thing. Here,
The
there
whole
it is.
That's why natural when I got the
Oh, it's
crit,
a wisdom
it was
saving
like-
throw. I lied to you first. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that was like, no freaking
Oh.
way. Is
Well,
you
you're
just
gonna
like,
fail the wisdom save, Joel.
Yeah,
what's the save? What's the save?
obviously.
Where's my
Is
save?
that
It's
what's on
14.
He rolls a 20. He seems to be resistant to magical effects.
He
True.
still takes half of the radiant damage.
Okay.
He does.
I might have read that wrong.
It was 32, so 15, 16. 16 total points. God, yeah, it blasts him with radiant damage. Oh, shit.
Lulu, no!
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's looking really rough.
Good.
And that's it for me.
Come on.
Oh,
Tide
give
of-
me
the
the
tide of battle.
shield!
You will die here if you keep trying to take it from us.
Shut up! And he's going to slam Trescott with the lance. That's a 24 to
figured-
hit for
figured he
35
would.
points of damage.
Bye!
Bye.
The 16 will miss against V, but the natural 20 at a 30 will hit.
Yep.
He has plus 10 to hit.
Rolls on.
Yeah.
Gross.
19 piercing damage and 26 fire.
All right, math. 19, 26.
Mm-hmm.
It's 45. She's still up. So she's going to look at him. That was your last attack. Run now before I take your life.
Spooky.
Give me the shield!
Rare.
Okay. What, 19?
Good lord,
Damn
that was a lot of damage.
I can't move
God.
closer.
44 total points of damage to V, I think. Is that right?
45.
45.
Right?
Okay.
45. She's still up.
Iris.
I can't come closer and help Lulu.
No. And the bless is gone because she is unconscious on the
Crap!
ground.
Oh.
Fudge. I think all I can do is actually fire the sunbolts from this distance. I can't get closer. No, I wanted to help Lulu.
She's just out of reach.
A
A natural 1.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, right, I'm at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
V, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay.
Big zap.
15.
Good save. It goes scattering off into the ground over here.
Cyrus!
He's panicking.
I'm
Lulu's
scared, man. I want to help. I want to help Lulu, but I can't move. I can't go forward. I'm so scared.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna shoot another one just so you know.
Oh, can I?
Doc! A 9.
It's a 9. It's fine.
It goes scattering off into the distance.
At this point, we're just grateful that it didn't hit V, not
Yeah,
that it hit
yeah.
the
I guess I'll end my turn and hope my charisma saving throw is 0, so
14
I
does
got
not
14.
succeed.
Yep, I'm still scared, everybody.
Wait, hang on. Do you have advantage
Give it
because
D8.
of my
Yes.
my counter charm?
Your
Yes.
song.
Oh yeah.
Roll it again. Yes.
Your deep hymn.
That's a
Nat
nat 20.
20.
All right.
Hell
The
yeah,
advantage is
baby.
huge.
See, I believe in you. He's not so tough.
I mean, he's really tough. I'm scared. I'm dead.
Hell
Actually.
yeah. I'm feeling a little better. Maybe I'll be able to help in a little bit. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Hugo.
Hugo will awful good of you to get down for me there, Trescott, old chap. Give me a clear
Classic.
shot. And he will steady aim and longbow. Oh, not 20
Crit.
What is that sneak attack? Okay. You low rolled the sneak, but
Literal
9.
low roll.
And that's a 31, so Hugo is
30.
better than this guy, I believe.
Yeah, he has a plus 11, right?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. 29 total points.
Madness.
Madness.
But yeah, that's it. Then Hugo just I don't know, like twirls his bow and blows the smoke off the end of it like a gun, you know.
That's how that works. V, he's barely standing. But you know, if he survives until the next round, it's gonna be a problem.
You can do it.
Okay.
I give you inspiration from the ground. Dead.
I'm dead.
V's gonna try to attack. Trescott, hang in there. And she's gonna attack. You know what? Oh, no, it would be disadvantage, so. She's gonna hit with the lightning launcher.
Okay.
I would like to use my D8, please.
Okay.
It's a 6, so 23.
For 10 points of lightning damage, how do you
10
kill
points.
the Narzagon?
Yes.
I've warned you. I tried to reason with you. This is the end. And she's just gonna slam the lightning right in the chest.
Yeah, and he goes flying backwards, slamming into the ground in a burning heap. Just smoking from the chest where you blasted him.
The second that he
Lay
goes
still.
down, she's gonna look at Gargaroth to be like, speak to anyone again.
This will not be the end. I will find another stronger. You have not kept your promise.
You're not going anywhere. You're stuck with me like I'm stuck with you. And then V's gonna run over and use healing hands for Trescott. Or
You have already
Cure
used
Wounds.
your action.
Oh, I have.
We
Sorry.
are-
I will just run over and just try to.
Yeah.
Go
You're
over.
ready. You're ready for it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Francis, what do you want to do?
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, we stay on the turn order until everyone's up.
Do I want to heal Lulu or Trescott first?
True.
This is a real, like, this shows where my loyalty lies.
Yeah,
do both?
this is important.
And of course it's Lulu that I go to first.
Yes!
So I will go to Lulu and cast
Oh,
level 1 Cure Wounds.
our little bean.
I totally agree with you.
Don't worry, Lulu, I'm here.
And you bring her back with 7 HP, and she goes, Did we win?
Yes, all thanks to you, of course.
We did it! Francis, I think I need a nap. I hurt
Oh.
all over.
By all means, have a nap on me and I'll carry you around.
Thank you. All right. And she just like curls up on you, just sits. Ow. Ow. Okay. Trescott, roll me a death saving throw. That's 1 failure.
One failure.
Cyrus, what do you want to do?
I will walk up to the good man Trescott, who's down on the ground, and I will use my healing hands.
Does everyone have healing in the party? Like absolutely
I have
everyone.
I have one innate
Everyone
use of
but
healing
Hugo.
hands.
Nice.
Selfish prick.
Because
Yeah,
even
so
Lulu has
Hugo
it.
is
So it's
not.
everyone but
Everyone
Hugo.
but Hugo.
Hugo, pull bow and shoot arrow.
You only gain 6 from me, but
It's all right. He's alive,
enough.
and that's
I'm
what's important.
alive.
I'll pull us off the.
God, I hate that. Ugh.
Oh, it's okay, my friend. He's gone now. And it's all thanks to all of you. I'm sorry. I thought I could talk to him. I'm sorry I put you in that situation.
for what it's worth, I don't think there was any talking to that guy. I tried in his native
I did.
language, and he still was being rude.
Funny
Yeah.
that a gentleman looking like that and acting the way he is would not be down to hold a conversation with us.
I mean, he seemed really obsessed with the shield.
Yes.
We need
it-
to melt that thing down.
Don't you dare, V. Don't you dare.
He's not very happy with that idea.
Well, he can
They
kiss
were
my ass.
talking to each other. They wanted to go to one another. I'm worried about what terrible things that would happen if this would be fallen into the devil's hands now. We
Let's
have
make
to
sure that doesn't happen.
keep it away. Well, not so scary, was he?
It was scary enough, I'd say. That's about my limit,
horrified.
really. Anything worse than that, and I'm off.
Maybe we should rest for a little bit. Perhaps see if they had anything useful, and take a breather before we head down to the chains.
Proverbial thing that every character does and loot all the bodies.
Loot all of the corpses.
Loot them all, yes.
Fairly sure these are just gross and naked.
Kind
We
of.
wanna
can
find
still
out?
loot the gross and the naked.
We look under some of the folds and we get a coin or two.
Yes.
That's
We'll
an
come back to
attractive
that. We'll do the rest and the search after a quick break. Been live for about 2 hours, and when we get
Time
back,
flies,
I'm
eh?
sure we're making it down the chains, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Right. We'll be right back.
Are we taking hit dice and stuff? This is a short rest. Is that
This
what
is
we're
a
doing?
short rest. Yes, if you would like to take your hit die, now is the time
Oh
to do
yeah,
it.
I'm
Oh, I
just
got
gonna-
6 health. I probably
You
should.
want to do any like healing spells, or if you have
Two.
potions remaining?
I
Any
guess
of those
I
things?
will play my
Wow,
song of. I will play my
nice.
song of rest. Stop rolling your
Oh,
head
okay,
down.
okay, I'm not doing anything.
I already rolled them. I'm sorry.
I can't remember what it does. I think it just. There we go. No, that's not it.
That's the mantle.
There we go.
I inspire again. Mantle of Inspiration.
Your performance.
You just gain 1d6 then?
You 1d6?
You gain 1d6.
Sweet.
3. Alright.
So it would be that, and then
I'm
it
still
would
going
be-
then, because I'm still at half. F.
Wow, I got 2 crits on my hit dice.
So did I.
I would love that. I still have it on.
24, 33, and then I get a d6.
9, 36 plus.
Bang.
I hate math.
5. I love math.
I'm literally the calculating for basic math, so I don't want to do it.
And I'm
You
going
know
to
what?
use.
And just 1 for extra. 8.
I am going to use 8 points of that to make myself full health. Look,
Full
Trescott's
health.
fine.
Done.
Trescott's fine,
I
man.
used just all my hit dice.
Fine. Yeah, it's totally fine.
I only used 3 of my hit dice because I crit 2 of them, and it made me
I-
feel real good about myself.
The crit failed.
It happens.
I know. So sad.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's go down. Let's go
You think so?
downstairs.
Let's go downstairs.
Is there an elevator, maybe? A elevator. Wait, somebody made that joke last week, didn't they?
Elevator.
Yeah.
Didn't someone make that joke last week?
Yeah, that already
I think
happened.
so.
God, unbelievable. We're
Cut-
using
make sure you
jokes
cut that,
like this.
Joel.
Cut this out? Nope.
Cut it, cut
Never. I don't cut anything. I never cut
Oh,
anything.
really?
Now you make him
the whole
louder.
break is just
Oh,
in
shut
here.
up.
Like we're all just sitting here. I never cut. No editing. Nothing.
It's just see me just like relaxing.
Selfies.
Welcome back to
Hey,
Descend
God.
to Avernus. We're gonna descend into Avernus. Maybe?
Hey.
Yeah? Wow.
I thought we did
Yes.
that already.
Okay, so we took a short rest. Who takes a look at the dead Narzagon?
I guess I would have. I don't. Well, I would play my song of rest whilst looking at it again.
I definitely would because I'm
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
I wouldn't. Too scared.
The Narzagon has a full set of this, iron plate armor, a big ass shield, and most of it is damaged at this point because it's been blasted with various different abilities and attacks and things like that. The lance itself no longer on fire. It looks to be just a normal iron lance that was enhanced by this creature's abilities. You do note that it has a small, satchel kind of like on its belt here, likely with whatever belongings it might have had.
I will use Mage Hand to open the satchel.
You open the satchel with your mage hand, and it's open. Do you reach in and
I guess it would. No, I guess it would tip the contents onto the ground
Okay.
if I can.
Sure. Yeah. You tip it out, and 3 coins fall out, And there's also some parchment as well. Coins, a little bit like this.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Good name for them, too.
Okay.
Not spooky at all.
I guess I would take a look at the parchment, seeing there's no bad things that are in there.
Yes. So what you find is on the parchment is a set of orders signed by, let's see, I just forgot their name because I'm kind of a big
Can
dummy.
they read it?
Can they read it? It is an infernal, so that is true.
Oh.
Good point. Very good point.
Looks like you need me again. Yeah.
Cyrus the Translator.
Yay! I have
Official title.
Yeah, the parchment is a set of instructions. So, Cyrus, do you read those?
Yes, I do.
Yep, they're signed by a General Lucille, Lucille. It is instructions for the Narzagon Gym to secure Elturel from the demonic incursion and figure out where their entry point is.
Well, that's awkward.
What does it say, Cyrus?
So, you said Jim?
Yeah, well, he decided his name was Jim during the fight, so now his name is Jim.
All right. So,
But, like, it's an infernal, so it's like J-Y-I with an apostrophe over it, M with, like, a tilde, you know?
Little imp emoji. At the end.
Yeah, with a little, like,
gonna
angry,
put
happy
that.
imp. Yeah.
It looks like someone named General. I think the best approximation in common would be Lucille. Told this named I guess the approximation would be Jim. It's kind of like so like that. So I think his name is Jim. I said it was awkward because she gave him instructions to find where the demons were coming from. And I think we know where the demons are coming from. So if only this dude didn't have such a fixation on the shield, maybe we could have actually worked out a deal where he goes and shuts down the portal and then, like, we get help getting down. But too bad. He was being stupid. Well, guess he failed.
Well, we don't even know if the portal's still open anymore.
Or if it's the only portal around.
Or because we took off the
true,
helmet.
But based on the sounds we heard, I assume, because I still haven't actually seen all the demons, but based on the sound we heard, he was probably fighting a lot of demons. So if these demons did come through that portal, I feel like Gideon might not be good anymore. But technically not our concern.
I'm sure they can handle it. They're very... As long as they hide there in Hell-Hall, they should be okay.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about Gideon, the graveyard guy.
Yeah, the Gideon. Well, Gideon has his own focus. And this war seems to be flooding out into potentially our problem as well.
Potentially.
Is everyone rested up?
Does
How is everyone
anyone
feeling?
here have any ink and a quill?
Not I, said the cat.
Maybe a kit for some sort of calligraphy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
I could probably whip something up, but all we have is blood, essentially, to write.
I did spill
His
enough
ink.
in that last battle.
That
Oh,
might
a
be
lot of corpses.
fine.
All right, just give me a second, and she's gonna like take out like a little like one of the spoons, and then she's going to like bend it and stuff, and like hammer it down so it's just has a little bit of point, and fixate some just a little extra piece so that it can absorb a little bit of liquid.
Liquid. In this case,
I'm hoping Joel knows where I'm going with this.
The
Blood.
DIY pen.
What are you gonna do, Cyrus?
There's the spoon.
I am going to go. Does the Nazgul bleed? Does it bleed? Does it have blood
Does
around
it bleed? Yes. Like this kind of like dark wine color ichor. Yeah.
I am going to attempt to rescribe the instructions here. Essentially, with my name in place. Well,
Do you need some help there, Cyrus?
does it say what type of creature he is? Like what his designation is, or does it just say his name?
No. It says Jim.
Yeah, I'm gonna do stupid, and I'm gonna attempt to modify the letters such that they approximate my name in Infernal. Notice that the Jim and Cyrus, very different.
Very different.
So probably
Maybe
the
a-
closest I'll be able to get would be like from him to like Saz. But that's what I want to try, and then I'm gonna fold it up and keep it in my pocket.
Okay.
It could come in handy later. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I will say thank you to V and give her the weird pen back.
You notice that there are these like weird, crazed writings, scribbles on the page. Infernal looks a little interesting when written down.
Well, Cyrus has officially lost it.
I can think of plans too sometimes.
If it makes him happy, just let him have it.
I'm right here. I can.
Cyrus, good job. Let's go.
I'm not a child. Even though I'm definitely the child of the group.
Yes.
To the chains, I think.
To the chains, indeed. So, hopping back onto Elturel map. I wonder if I can a way to easily. Oh,
I'm the child of the group. I forgot about that.
it's you.
It's me.
Did that
No
move
one's asked my
everyone?
age.
This is a question for me because like I'm trying to figure out if this.
I am on the map.
I'm still
Big Elturel?
still on the battle map.
Okay.
I am on Big Map.
How do I just pull it off the thing? How do I get rid of this? I guess I have to manually move everything now, which is a terrible thing. Cool trick. Maybe not exactly what I want. Anyways, yeah, let's pull us back to the big boy map here of Elturel. These coins, did anyone want to take a closer look at them?
I would,
Sure
after
do.
handing over the thing to the parchment to Cyrus, I probably would have taken a extra look at these coins.
Okay. What is your... Do you consider yourself good?
V is still learning things, but she considers herself wanting to do good, not necessarily that she is.
Possibly chaotic in a way.
The coins are about 5 inches across and about an inch thick. Pretty large. They weigh about 1/3 of a pound and are inscribed with infernal writing. Cyrus would let you know that it's a spell that seems to be binding somehow. As you hold one of the coins, you can feel something inside of it. You feel rage, despair, fear, and it is almost overwhelming.
Oh, it seems like the shield. There might be some entity trapped within this coin. It just, it's so sad and scared and angry, and it's a lot.
Possessed metal seems to be attracted to you somehow.
Well, I am made of it myself, so it would make sense.
What is your constitution modifier, V?
3.
Okay. You have all 3 of the coins?
Yes, I think I would have just picked them all up just to like.
It feels immensely heavy, like your soul is being weighed, but you are capable of carrying them.
This is all a lot to hold these. It seems like they're screaming out. I can do it. I think I can do it. I don't think anyone else should hold these.
Don't feel like you have to burden yourself either, V. We need you down there.
Perhaps Trescott could carry it for a while.
I'm big and burly.
Well,
not the most intellectual in the world, but
here, hold one of them so you can understand what I mean. Just gonna give over one.
Grab the coin.
Mm-hmm. And you
grab
feel
a small dinner plate.
Yeah, you feel this immense like wave of despair and fear wash over you. There's something inside this coin. It feels almost human.
I haven't felt this bad in a little while. Maybe, a couple minutes ago, but before that, it's been a while. Oh.
I noticed them speaking this way, and I think I'm gonna go over and pick up the satchel.
Okay.
And give this Trescott, try holding it, but from the satchel. So, like, put it in the satchel and see if you're still burdened.
I put it in the bag, and then
Cyrus,
hold the bag.
You pick up the bag, and I just want to do this first. You take a look at it. Roll me a nature check.
Nature?
Oh, I thought he was going to get hell blasted again.
No.
18.
It's human skin.
Oh!
Not good.
I'm sure that I've made things out of leather in the past, so I should know what animal leather is like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I don't even make it over to Trescott. I drop it immediately.
Yeah, you pick it up and you realize it's not like treated. It's just like skin.
Well, that's
I'm essentially just frozen. I just I picked it up and dropped it.
Are you okay? What's wrong? What is there something in the bag? Are you okay?
This
Cyrus.
place sucks. I had an idea, and I'm I'm just gonna say, does anyone have a rag or spare bag that you?
What about the satchel?
Nope. It's it's not good. I will spare you the details. It's not good.
He's gonna walk over to the satchel then at that point.
And what do you not do?
Cyrus, there's a lot of pain down here and fear already. Nothing can be as bad. Oh.
I told you.
This is a being. This is skin.
Yep.
Oh, this poor soul.
So anyway, my thought was that maybe if you keep it in the satchel, it won't have the same weight. But that's skin, dude.
Yes.
I start talking like that one soldier from Aliens, just like, game over, man.
We're screwed. Game over.
Let's
V's
keep
gonna
moving.
pick up this. No, V's gonna pick up the satchel and she's like, "Well, it was a good idea. Let me see this.
Oh God.
This feeling. It's if this can take it. That she's gonna put the coins in the bag.
Are you still carrying the bag?
I would pick up the bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then
you still feel the weight.
Okay,
it doesn't help.
Has not
weight.
helped it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's gonna take out the coins again. It was a good idea, Cyrus, but it has no effect. The power of these are too strong. These souls.
They feel almost human.
Roll some Arcana checks or religion checks for those of you that are holding them.
Okay.
Get ready for this.
12.
Trescott is gonna look at
Ooh, good job, Trescott.
I did it.
Big
High
three,
religion.
big three.
Well done, little buddy.
I feel like, Trescott, isn't your religion higher? I don't know if that was...
You're right. I should have religion. You're right. But it would have been a 6. It would have been a 6, not a 3.
Okay.
I assume I
There it is!
There it is! It's a 6!
I assume I touched one of these when I was translating it, right?
Sure.
I got 19.
There you go.
You get the feeling, Cyrus, that there's options. They're clearly magical items.
Right.
It may take some time to get used to this screaming, but you feel like you can do two things. One, you can use the coin and the soul inside of it. Or
Oof.
you can free it.
So, I believe that there are mortal souls inside of these coins. And I believe they're meant to be used to power things. Like if you somehow stored electrical energy into some sort of metallic chamber and then later inserted that chamber a battery.
Nice.
I think I could free them. I'm not even going to bring up the fact that I could use them,
Yeah.
and I know that I could
Use
use them. I'm just going to say, like, I think I could free them.
I mean, if you can free them, they're in so much pain. I think that's you can take one and before just be careful. I'm just gonna give one of them to Cyrus. I'm not gonna give
One.
both at the same time.
One point of question at the moment. If these are souls of some mortal person, do we really want to free them right here?
So that is something that I considered. And I think it's best to free one of them first and see if they are stuck here.
Honestly, they're suffering inside these coins. I can feel the anger and despair. I think even being out here would be better than being inside of these.
Probably.
I agree. Please free them if we can, but I just don't want them to be from one hell to another.
All right,
Literally.
so I will take my cool staff. I will sit down on the ground, lay the staff at across my lap, and hold the coin in my hand. And I will focus on it and try and figure out how to release the entity inside.
Okay. Roll me an insight check.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 2. I have a +6 in insight.
You focus on the coin, and there's just pain and screaming in your head. You think about this for a while, and you get this. You can use this coin to drain the life from the soul. You can ask the soul a question. You could force it to answer you. Or, to actually free them, you're going to need some kind of spell that removes the binding on the coin. It's going to take more than just wishing it. You do get the feeling that if you use the coin enough, it would free the soul, but you're not sure at what cost.
So, after really focusing in on the energy within, it seems that I need some ability to unbind the souls. I think for now we should be okay if we split these up so that no one person has all of the burden. And hopefully we'll find a way to release them.
Honestly, Joel, did I feel different having, 2 or 3 coins versus having just one?
Yes.
Did I have it
There's
feel much worse?
it's an exponential amount of weight every time you take up another coin.
Okay.
So, like, Cyrus, what is your Constitution modifier?
It's 1.
1. Like, for Cyrus, holding 1 feels the same as you holding 3.
I did not realize that.
It weighs that heavily on you.
I'm also a good character.
Yeah.
I'm sure that doesn't help me feel better.
I was able to bear the weight of the coins. I don't think I want others to also have to feel the same way I was. Cyrus, you look like you're in a lot of pain.
I don't know. Maybe it's the bag of skin. It could be this though.
It's the back of skin.
And V's gonna pick it up from Cyrus.
That's incredibly rude. I was going to hand it to you, but that's fine.
No, I was gonna pick it up.
I think Trescott should be fine with his. I don't think we should have you deal with all 3. And I
have no problem carrying this. It absolutely sucks. But if this is what 1 feels like, absolutely, I don't want anyone to hold more than them if they have to.
Guess
Out of curiosity, what does Trescott for Constitution?
My con is 2.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll carry them. I think. I mean, if you're fine with this for now, but if it gets too much, I can take it. I'm trying to be less afraid, less. I already have one thing. I'm okay. Just let me know, okay, Trescott?
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, I think I would take Cyrus's word that, like, just we haven't been able to free them, and I probably wouldn't look into it anymore to use at all. So I would just, like, put them in satchel of my own bag of stuff. Not in the satchel.
In the
We're just gonna
satchel
leave.
of
In the satchel.
skin.
In this,
I stroke it gently.
Get in the satchel, Adrian.
Put the lotion on the skin.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Moisturize the bag.
Moisturize the bag.
Hold
You
on.
got to take care of the leather.
Oh.
Jesus.
I think
All right,
we should leave this behind.
I dash action to yeet myself off of the verse.
So,
Enough.
heading to this chain, the southwest corner of El Terrell, we finally get our first look out onto the expanse of this world. Go ahead and just drag it all over there real quick and
Oh, good. We get to see the map of the whole hell again. Yeah, very nice.
Nice.
I know. I remember I
That's
showed
his
this
otter.
off to us. I think a long time ago, but like,
Yeah, when we first got there.
It's been haunting me ever since.
you remember that you have a map of Avernus, as characters. You also remember that you were told it was created by someone who went mad doing it. Looking around, it's hard to tell where things are or how far away. The distances seem to shift and change the longer that you look. The haze of the plain is disorienting. You find yourselves here, floating in the city of El Terrell above the river Styx, and roughly on the ground 10 miles away is hopefully hopefully the place that Lulu wants you to go. So we're going to say, for our argument's sake, it is going to be on the... I'll pick yellow. I'll make a little token for this later, but it's going to be on the northwest side of the river, about 10 miles into the blasted lands there. As far as you know, about 10 miles. Again, the distances and things seem to shift and change as you look out over the expanse. Looking down around the iron post at the below, legions of devils encircle the enormous posts of infernal iron that anchor Elturel to the ground, and there are squads of demons fighting 10 deep in some places, hurling themselves into the devil's ranks. You note that the abyssal troops are... Roll me a nature check. Or, you know what? Religion for this, too. If you feel like that might be better.
Naturally.
Nice. So, V, you get to tell me why you know a lot about demons. And why you know that some of the troops down there are considered lowly mains and dretches. Two that you would recognize. I'll go ahead and provide some pictures.
I'm just gonna. This is my great thing. When V was coming back after meeting all those demons and the devil thing, she found a book on the way down back to Hell Hall, and she read it in the middle of the night as everyone was resting, and so she knows all about this. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna say.
Reminder, dretches look like that, and apparently I don't have a handout for a main, which is kind of weird considering that they exist. I'll have to find.
So that's what we're gonna say. So she read all about them.
Dretches are us.
Dretches are us.
Dretch.
Well,
melty faces.
Those down there.
They are very melty.
So I don't have that.
I'd like to look at the post in chains to see if there's a nice path cut.
Yeah. If there's like some kind of
safety railings,
anything like that.
CSA standards.
The jagged post and enormous chains of infernal iron that hold Elturel are the only physical connection between the city and the ground. Each chain link is 30 feet long and 20 feet wide. It's form of a welded loop of infernal iron 5 feet thick. They're covered in 1 foot long iron barbs. And in looking at this, Prescott, you get the feeling that you can utilize those barbs as an easier way of maneuvering down, handholds and footholds, things like that. So they are navigatable as long as you're careful.
But Joel, did you say at the posts in the ground, it's surrounded by devils and demons fighting?
Yes.
So I guess the problem is we can get down, but we're going to be
murdered.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe they'll be too busy.
I think they'll be fighting each other. I don't think that we're going to be of much mind.
I mean, I would say if we got down there, it's not that they would specifically go for us, but I feel like it would just be chaos, and we might be stuck. I'm not going to say might. We would most likely be caught in the crossfire. And if we have 10 miles to go, I'm a little worried of dying.
Well, I mean, I don't think we have much choice. This is the way down. Maybe we can distract them or just kind of push ourselves away through and run.
Everybody always says to run, but doesn't realize that they usually are the fastest characters.
Well, I suppose we may as well get started. It looks like it might be a long journey.
It's a lot of links.
They might be done by the time we get down, so...
Yeah. Because we're going to be careful.
This might be difficult with one hand, but I will try my best.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we'll take extra time with you and assist. Lulu, can you help Francis? He might need it.
I would like to use a frickin' tool
Okay.
because I feel like toolkits are underutilized in a lot of games that I see.
Sure.
Fair.
I am going to use the best pieces of tree wood that I can find. Obviously, most of these trees are super burnt, but I'm going to find, any nearby homes that seem like they have some timber that is...
Plenty of wooden homes that have been burned out, and there's lots of timber in them.
Right. I'm looking for the choicest pieces.
Right.
And then, essentially, I'm going to use my woodcarver's tools to attempt to build essentially a scoop. It's it's just looked kind
Building
of
a
like
crook.
this. Yeah, not like a hook, too thin, but just like a cup thing. So essentially, I take like a board and I make it like generally cylindrical, and then I'd have like this part, which would be like a cup like this, relatively thick. I'm making essentially a
See
half
Joel's
of a
face?
Lego ham.
Making a Lego.
Why would you build a whole hook?
It's just the confusion, like the.
Well, so gosh, and you have wood carver's tools, but to bend boards of wood like that, generally.
I didn't say I was bending it.
Oh, you just said make it cylindrical. I was figuring you were bending
No,
a board.
no, you're like whittling it. You're taking a good board,
Okay.
and you're
Understood.
chopping off
Okay.
to round it, and then you chop in for
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Hey Joel,
Yeah.
how long do you think that it will Can I look down and see how long I can estimate of how long it might take to get all the way down there?
To get all the way down?
Yeah, to get.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 15 chain links to the post.
Okay. And then.
So they're 30 feet each, but we're moving pretty slowly, right? Trying to be careful. Honestly, 30 minutes to get down the chains without risk.
Okay.
But then you're on the post, which is
Yep.
a straight shot downwards 100 feet.
I'm sure there'll be something on the post, right? I'm sure.
Plot points have to be there.
Plot points have to be there.
So what we could do, I have a bunch of rope still in my pack that I didn't use. Maybe we should tie each other together. So if one of us falls, we can hold them up.
Well,
Or be torn down with them.
I don't know how good that idea would be if that
So-
happens.
So let's say, well, I do have this potion from earlier that will make me very strong temporarily. So I could be the base and then try to hold everyone up.
Yes, totally understand where you're coming from. The problem I have is you are made of metal. And if you fell, I feel like we would have a much more difficult time.
Oh, you shouldn't worry about me. If I fall, I'm gonna click my heels and get back on the thing.
Oh,
Very quickly.
well, that's pretty. Wow.
It's hopefully.
Cyrus, while they're discussing this, go ahead and roll me your wood carving tool. It'll be a dexterity.
Yeah,
Dexterity.
Cyrus. Cyrus is, we're all discussing. and he's like,
22, baby.
What you find is one of the posts of a 4-poster bed, which is already cylindrical and long enough that you have the time that it takes to make this thing that you're trying to make. And you're like, yes, perfect. Somehow this bed survived the fall into Avernus here, and I'm using that. Yeah, you perfectly make what you want out of 22. It just takes you about 15 to 20 minutes to get it done.
I shall come from within the house and say, Captain Villas, I have an appropriate attachment for you, and I'm gonna be like, it's a replacement hand until you can get your hand.
I guess Francis would look at it and just go, "I'm a monster."
I know, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, no,
Prescott takes it and puts it up next to the nub and go, I don't know if it's going to. How are we going to attach it?
Well, I mean, obviously I carved a little bit of a divot, but also you tie it. See, look, and then I take some rope and I put some notches. I know, no, I totally know how to tie things. I was a farm boy. I have some notches in there in the specific way, and then I really wedge the rope in there nice, and then I take it so that it's like, all right, so it's like this, right? You got notches that are like in here.
They're very cool notches.
You tie them here, and then you have it so that it's tied here, right? And then what you can do is you could like do another type of knot here at the elbow point, and you'll have like a little arm harness thing, right? So you tie it around, or just your backpack actually. You tie it to one of the straps in your backpack so that it also has some support away from the arm.
With
I'm totally
V's tinkering assistance and engineering expertise, because V would totally help.
She would.
You can.
But I want to listen to Cyrus. Keep
explain the idea, right? And you're like, okay, the real way we're gonna do this.
V is very nice. She's gonna give him a little bit of time, like to feel smart and clever.
What
and then
the frick, dude? Y'all are evil.
Okay.
I have a wisdom of 17. Thank you very much. Just because I grew up on a farm doesn't mean I don't know how to like. I work with my hands.
You're taking an old bed and wood, and you're making a robot hand out of it.
It's not a robot. It can't articulate.
It can't.
It's
yeah,
just,
but it's.
Have you? Okay. Do you not think that I've had to repair plows with like some birch twigs? You don't know my life.
Cyrus MacGyver.
I was a really cool farmer guy and repaired a plow with birch twigs. It was so cool.
I know how to thatch roofs. I can make wood traps, the spring traps.
Do you accept V's help or not?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So she's gonna see this whole thing and like this design. She's gonna take the thing, but she thinks that maybe a hook or something that he can actually use to. She's gonna look at the little spears or whatever that are holding on each of the links, and she's going to try to hammer down and meld together some of the like the spoons that she has, her leftover stuff, and create like a big hook that she can attach to Cyrus's design of a hand.
Okay, sure.
And so
helping out,
Cyrus,
tinkering it in, making it a little bit better,
so if you do
reinforcing
this, and then you can reinforce it like this, and then I think he needs at least some type of grip. So if I could just do this, and she like bends it over and
roll me a
That's
tinker.
what this
tinker's
scoop
tool.
was part for.
the scoop.
But I made.
Yeah, but the scoop.
It's good. I love it.
The scoop needs to be harder. It needs to be metal, or it's going to break.
Yeah,
Francis doesn't need an ice cream spoon. He needs a hook.
He needs a hook. So what was it you said?
Tinker tools.
Tinker's tools.
Then it's either intelligence or dex for you.
I think it's dex, or oh no, I think it's intelligence actually. 26.
Yeah, successfully reinforcing the design of Cyrus's. Francis, they're just doing all of this without talking to you and how you feel about like.
Yeah, I actually imagined Hugo and Francis were like on the edge of Avernus.
Yeah.
Or not Avernus, Elturel, and pissing off the edge. I don't know, that's the image that I was getting. I've always wanted to do this, Hugo.
Lulu's over there and she's like, yeah, pee on them! Pee on those devils!
Jesus.
Yeah, get them!
Yeah, so that's what.
Fortunately,
I guess
Elturel's persistent wind is blowing away from you, and just
not to mention the dry air. I can't
Yeah.
imagine it. It
No.
probably evaporates by the time it reaches the bottom. But
it's the thought that counts, really. Okay.
Okay, I think we're done. Francis, We've worked to get you something temporarily so that the climb might be slightly easier.
Oh, good. Well, let's see if it how it goes on and
Yeah.
if it fits. And...
We attach it, slapdash it on there, and Francis, you're secured up, and you've got yourself a hook arm.
Perfect. Now
Or
I'm a real
scoop
A whole
arm.
bunch of spoons.
Yeah,
it's a whole bunch of spoons.
It's a hook
as a hook.
slash scoop arm.
Yeah.
It has multiple uses at this point.
Does it?
Yeah.
To unlock its true power, yell "Go Go Gadget" before any word.
Go gadget extendo hook.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, there you go.
So
Well, thank you. That is very thoughtful. Thank you
Oh.
for going to the effort.
don't thank me. Think Cyrus is the one that came up with it.
Well, thank you,
Just
Cyrus.
improved.
Good job, Cyrus.
So Joel, for when we are climbing, I will use the hook seldomly unless I will need to. But although I'm sure it is made of spoons and a bedpost, so
It's really no. It has a bunch of. I probably put some straps into it, so it's like it's pretty strong.
As a real engineer, I am
Reinforced.
really scared.
It's fine.
Reinforced.
I'm just eager to get go. Let's go down this
The 22
chain.
and the 22 and the 26 tell me that this is fine. And then, it'll be okay. And Francis is going to seldom use it because, he doesn't want the help, right? That's,
I do have a perfectly good hand as
you
well.
do.
Okay. I will tie a rope to Francis if he lets me. Francis, I
yeah,
still really
if it-
think that.
Yes, if it's just UV, I think you could probably support me easily. But I don't think we should all join up just in case someone does go off.
Okay.
Cyrus, would you like to be tied together?
I think maybe it would be best if you were tied to Hugo and I were tied to nobody.
All right.
I am not strong
You don't
enough
wanna be
to
with
support
Lulu?
people. Lulu can fly, and I'm pretty sure even though I'm not that heavy, I don't think she can pick me up.
Well, I
Go.
can try. And she goes and like tugs on you like she tugged on Trescott before. No, too heavy.
The thing is, for the chains, I don't have to worry too much. There are places to grab, and I'm pretty agile and stuff. I'd have a decent chance of grabbing things. Plus, I'm not gonna slip. It's fine.
Foreshadowing. Let's go.
But right before we go, V will drink the potion. Or- Yeah, I was like,
the strength one.
The strength. Well, she's gonna. Yeah, she puts it, and there's just it merges. You can see the little liquid going through her. She still has some like holes and like little things, so it probably leaks out a little bit more. It's magically it still
This
attaches.
milky white fluid.
Oh no!
Oh, just leaking out
I
of her.
hope
Little...
that's eggnog.
After talking, I was gonna say after talking about the eggnog, no.
Wonderful.
Yep, you drink your eggnog. 'Tis the
Okay.
season,
Blech.
and we start to move down the chain, taking our time and being careful. There's no checks to be made here,
Oh,
fortunately. But if you decide to move quickly, it ends up having a bit of an issue. The thing is, every minute you start to realize as your hands dig into the infernal iron that it hurts. It hurts a lot. I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
is it?
Are we all within 10
Hot.
feet of me?
It
That's
is
my question. Is it hot?
necrotic.
Ooh,
Never mind.
It is necrotizing to the flesh.
Oh,
Am I going to
Finally.
lose another hand, Joel?
22.
Yes. Fortunately,
Finally.
it doesn't affect one of your hands.
I have resistance to necrotic. This is the first time my resistance is coming in handy.
20,
Joel, just for the sake of-
22, 16, yep.
Saving throws. Does everyone get my bonus? My
It's
aura
within
of protection?
10 feet, correct?
10 feet, yeah.
2 of them do.
Okay.
So who's the 2?
I mean, I'd most likely be close to the front. I'm not sure who's behind me. I mean,
You're
Hugo.
attached to Hugo, right? So
Hugo would definitely be one
So
of them.
Hugo
Really
gets a
big.
bonus, and then who's in the front? Who's leading this?
I guess Cyrus, because he'd be the only one left, not
He's-
tethered to somebody.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say so.
So Cyrus is leading down. All right. So Cyrus, you end up with the bonus as well. It's what is the save
It's
bonus?
a +3.
+3. So Cyrus with a 23, Francis with a 2, G with a 22, Hugo with a 19, and Trescott with an 18. The only person that does not save on this is Francis.
Oh,
Francis, your one good hand, you feel it start to necrotize, burn.
no. Fuck's sake, Joel.
That was a really high roll. That's 14 points of damage.
Oh, this is horrible.
Francis, are you okay?
It's gonna become a dual pirate.
My other hand is withering a bit, but
Oh.
I will be fine. I can heal myself if it gets too bad.
Here, use your other hand, and then I'll hold you for the rest.
So is V gonna hold my hand?
V's gonna hold your
My good hand.
useful hand, and then you can use the other one.
The claw. I
The
believe-
claw.
That claw.
Okay.
Gonna like try to hold you up together. We'll walk together.
Come here, little Francis. Time to cross the scary pit.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay. We continue onwards. Another 10 minutes pass. The necrotizing chains burn ever deeper. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Do I need to, Joel?
Yeah,
Everyone
he's not
does.
using. Oh, but he's not using his. Okay.
I
It is-
rolled an
it is
18 again.
proximity to the chains
Ooh,
themselves.
natural 20. Come on, I can help him. I am Francis's aide today.
Oh, wait a minute. Curses, that's only attack rolls. Never mind.
All
I
right.
rolled an 18.
I got 11 technically.
I got 11 technically.
Hugo got 15 and Francis got 17.
Which is good. Everyone
I
succeeds.
heal from that.
Yeah, everyone succeeds. Doesn't take any damage here as you move down. Another 10 minutes since the last bit of these chain link. Move carefully downwards. Looking down below, you see that the fighting continues. It's not abated in any way. The demons seem to multiply. Hundreds of them. The devils are holding them off. The lowly mains and dretches die quickly in vain attempts to drag down devils, so the stronger demons behind them can strike the killing blows. The dark river cuts a path across the blasted landscape, and the river Styx flows directly beneath the city. You see demonic barges being assailed by squadrons of winged devils under the command of a terrifying pit fiend wearing an eyeless helm and clutching a battle standard. The last bit, roll me one more con save.
Don't look
We
down.
can, we
don't
can do
look
this,
down.
Francis. We can do this.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
15.
ooh,
Yikers.
Ow,
Ooh.
ow.
Yikes.
ooh.
Hilariously enough, even with my bonus, that's a 9.
Yeah.
It's
Hugo
a
gets
nat
5.
An
Actually,
8.
it's an
Hugo gets an 8, which is still not enough.
Not
here.
enough.
And that one.
3d6 worth of damage. I min-rolled it. 5 points of
Nice.
damage. 1, 1, and a 3 on 3d6.
Yeah, I take 14.
You
but
took
no, no.
14.
By the
You're
holy
rather
light.
susceptible to necrotic
Hey, I just took damage
Francis.
instead of you.
At this
okay?
point,
Like,
Joel,
this
I've been
is-
so exposed, I should be immune to it.
I am just a mummy now, and so I am immune. I'm dead. Yeah, so we find ourselves at the top of the post here.
Please tell us there's a way to get down, Joel.
With a
There are
slide.
handholds. There are spikes. It is 100 feet down of more of this infernal iron. And at the bottom, hundreds of devils, surrounded by hundreds more demons.
We don't have time to dilly-dally. Should we just go?
we can't wait for it, and there's I think we just have to go. It hurts to hold, even for me.
We'll have to figure out the hordes and hordes of enemies below us when we get there.
When we get there. So you proceed downwards on the handholds again, 100 feet down, moving quickly and as carefully as possible. I will need one more Constitution saving throw from the group since we are still on the iron. Ooh, Cyrus.
20, unnatural.
Hugo.
Another 5 for
21.
Hugo.
Oh, boy.
It's fine. I take half damage.
13 for Hugo, half for Cyrus, so 6. Everyone else makes the save, and we find ourselves at the bottom, surrounded by devils, all fortunately facing outwards. None of them having noticed you just yet. But that's just yet.
So does it seem like they're protecting the chains?
Seems that they are. But we're going to have to find out more about that next time
Oh, Joel, this is so exciting.
as we hit our ending mark here. And I know that myself and a lot of other people have things that we immediately need to go do.
Yes.
So, thank you everyone for joining us on Descent into Avernus. As always, it is a fantastic time. Happy holidays, Happy New Year,
holidays.
and
New Year.
until we see you again.
Bye. Bye. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.